You're such an asshole.
So our good buddy Reen, he sent me a request here, and I gotta be honest with you, but I gotta refund you because I don't have a deep take on this. It's nothing. There's nothing to say because Tomi Lahren, I'm really just cutting to the. She's an airheaded, privileged, pretty privileged bimbo. She's dumber than fuck. What are you gonna expect out? I mean, really, you're expecting some girl from Edina to go pick cotton? What do you expect? Really? It's interesting to see these gals from 10 years ago, like Brittany Venti and all those gals age. Like, oh my God, I'm the pretty popular guy. Like, surprise, the hot, dumb blonde girl said something stupid. Internet reacts. There's nothing to say here. We're not talking about a terribly competent, intelligent person. There's no, look, I'll even lay it down more simpler than this, Reen. She's the equivalent to Greta Thunberg. An airhead who's just going to complain about things. I don't pay attention to what Tom. Now, this is unfair to Tomi in a little bit because I'm sure she's talked about other things than just, oh my God, men suck. But the last time I heard her open her mouth, it was 5-6 years ago. I remember I didn't have the Northern Command. And she was complaining about her and all of her besties. Her amazing, like a robot. It's a fucking NPC. There's a fucking NPC that's cute. That's it. I can't care. I can't care. I put in an application to being the official representative of the internet of Rapid City. I want her dethroned. She's a fucking nobody. She doesn't even live here. She was born and raised here. I'm a better representative of Rapid City. I'd like, even though I don't technically, I live south. But you know my point. So I gotta give you a refund, or maybe I'll give you a discount on your next request, or maybe just don't give me another super chat. Hey, Cappy, been a bit, but I have some red meat I want to bite on. There's been a video going around. Legion of Men covered it, and so did Matt Walsh. I will put both below for you. You'll enjoy Matt Walsh's take at the end. I thought I wouldn't. I prefer Legion of Men over Matt Walsh, but I preferred Matt Walsh's. It was more thorough. No shade cast to Legion of Men. Matt Walsh I disagree with him on several things, but he's an excellent public speaker. He's an excellent presenter. Anyway, given another video like this, Democrats coming to pander for votes. I think we need a PSA about all the born-again Democrats coming to listen to men now. There aren't any. They sent their fattest, ugliest chick to be an emissary. Get the fuck out of here. A PSA about the born-again Democrats coming to listen to men now, and the conservatives that are now going to pretend to care now. Matt Walsh even said that no one ever lectures women up on how they need to do better. Can you believe it? Not yes and no. People are saying, look, I think men are just exhausted. They're done with this shit. When I looked at the link and it was Laura, I was going to say Laura Croft, Laura Ingraham, and I'm like, oh, not this. Guys are just done. I did a video. Men are walking away from the sex war because they're just done with this shit. They're just done with it. They don't care that society or women don't care about them. We're the problem of everything. And I think men are finally finding a glimmer and a hope and a silver lining or a sunset to ride off onto. Like, hey, you know what? Fine. This is not fair. Fine. It goes against our genetics. Fine. This is frankly a tragedy. You know what? But we're not going to stick around. No one's going to stick around to Tomi Lahren, now 32, bitching and whine about her besties and men suck. Not all men, but she's like, oh, the short version, you're not missing anything. Surprise. An Epiphany stage pretty girls complaining that her besties can't find men and all you men are living at home with your parents. And they're not economically viable. Oh, no. Men need to do more for these wonderful women. Matt Walsh in his video did an outstanding job citing the polling data, which I've cited in some of my previous work. He found some new data. He did Pew and something else. Women do not want to get married and have kids. They do. I mean, yes, some. Generally, though, more men, 18 to 34, want to have a family with children than women do. And I would say, polling and studies, questionable data unto itself, but at least there's the data. I would say women's behavior whether they believe it or not. I don't care whether you girls like deep down inside, you really just want to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't give a fuck what you want, women, and so have the rest of men, so have the rest of society. No one gives a shit what you deep down inside want. You told us you didn't need men. You've made the decisions that you want, and that's fine. I don't care. It's your life. You want to go to college for worthless degrees, be passionate, frozen, whatever. You've made your decisions in general have been a rebuke of traditionalism, a rebuke of getting married, and a rebuke of having children. And I would even say that you should throw in children that were born to moms who decided to outsource them to daycare because you didn't want kids if we were to adjust for inflation, so as it were, right? Because if you just had kids to outsource them to some rando, you didn't want kids. You wanted a thing. So I would say women's effective behavior decisions contradict. The numbers contradict. Tomi Lahren's talking out of her ass. Surprise! Surprise! The cute bimbo that got behind her looks and has no intellectual integrity or honesty is saying the thing to be popular. Maybe she's emotionally invested in because her besties just can't find the 6'3" guy. No one cared. No one cares. That's the beautiful thing. Let him yell. Let him scream. What was and what was the solution? Men need to do nothing but shut the fuck up and walk away. Men don't need to listen to this shit. How about you women lose the weight? You be nice. Why don't you start asking guys out? Why don't you start saying yes to date? If there's all these women that want to get married, blah, 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 why don't you take, here we go, agency and responsibility and effect a change in your life? But it's fallen on deaf ears. Men, you're going to blame. It's the same thing with the Democrats, right? I know Laren's ostensibly a Republican or conservative. Same thing with the Democrats. Let me guess, more of other people's money. Is that it? I don't need to hear your reason or rationalization. It's been the same fucking thing for 40 fucking years. We need more of other people's money. I don't care. I don't, just say you need to, let's just cut to the chase, right? All Lahren had to say, men aren't manning up enough and men need to do more. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. We'll take it under advisement. Hit it again. It's not new. It's not interesting. It's the same old, same old. Yeah, it's the same observations. Sisterhood, Uber, alles. I don't care. So he linked to the two videos, and I said for friends of Cappy Reen, let's call it 30. I'll take 5 off the next one. I don't want to watch. I'll watch Legion of Man, not Matt Walsh. And then gotcha. No, Matt Walsh one is funny because he has to admit to what we've been saying for years. Basically, has the genius take. Men are tired of being lectured. I know, groundbreaking. I know. It's well, and I do like Matt Walsh. I disagree with him on some things. I think there are some ramifications for men, but this one was a stellar video he did. But even Matt's excellent delivery and polished take and just a good performance. It's the same fucking shit. It's not Matt's fault. It's just another woman is unhappy and is blaming men for it. It's not our responsibility, Tomi. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. Go report on the debt, report on immigration, report on crime, report on this. Your audience is gone. Look, many ain't having it no more. That's the other thing. For goddamn, man, since my old man's been alive as an adult, let's call it 60 years, you girls had men wrapped around your face. What we got to do now? What's the problem now? We'll fix it. Are you not happy? But you're still not happy. What have we done wrong? And like this constant trying to make women happy for literally generate, not a lot, but like 3. And now we're realizing nothing will make you happy. We're done. And that's your problem. We've watched generations of men waste their lives trying to make their women happy. A lot of which, maybe not most, but a lot of which have ended up in divorce, or the majority of which divorce or miserable relationships with women. It's not tenable. You're not happy. There's nothing we can do. 3 generations of men. What are we talking about? Probably 3 generations of men. What are we talking? 250 million American men, many of which have passed on, try to make their women happy. Not one has succeeded. Not one, except doing the opposite, which sadly means shut the fuck up. We're doing it this way. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself and go find another man. And then the girl's like, oh, how dare you? Oddly, I want to sleep with him. And that's a whole other ball of wax that men are just too damn tired. Like, I don't have time to be an asshole. I don't have the energy. Just leave me alone. Don't you get it? It's over. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. It's over. Complain. No one. It's the scene from Catch Me If You Can. Look behind you, Frank. No one's chasing you. Look behind you, Tommy. No one gives a fuck. No one cares what women want anymore. There's some simps. There's an ever dwindling supply of simps who are the ones you're complaining about, the ones that live at home. I got 2 quasi internet celebrities. I tried to set up the real life fake wizard. I got a girl who emailed me, and I'm like, yeah, actually, those 2. There's Raymond Thoughts in Mind, which a lot of people say is personality. Yeah, given what he's gone through, but here's a guy. You look at his resume. Yeah, there's guys out there anytime. I don't have the energy to care about a woman who misdiagnoses a problem again and blames it on. I just don't have the energy to care anymore. Look, a blade of grass. Oh my God. Just like all the other blades of grass is doing its blade of grass thing. There we go. Super chats. Vic, 10 generous euros coming from your live about computer science in the European Union. Computer science is booming. I got my job thanks to University and Free Government Boot Camp. Would have had this freedom of salary if I majored in a meme degree like art history. Yeah, it's different countries have different. I mean, right now, I'm sure computer science is booming in India. And Europe is a little bit different than the United States. I've had a couple of people correct me on different markets I've talked about. Like, actually, yeah, it's not like that here, Cappy. Good or better. I'm glad it's working out for you, Vic. You seem very see. You seem like a Ty says, "Fuck that! I don't have time for this women shit. I'm moving on, focusing on myself." Guys, you don't have time for this shit either. Link below. What do I got? Link below. The Book of Numbers analyzing our line, the pursuit of women, and A World Without Men, an analysis of an all-female economy. There, ladies. You think men suck? You don't think men are pulling their weight? You think, you know what? Go read that. Why don't you try some? Just read a book that you will disagree with. And look at the data and statistics and just maybe understand the other side, right? But guys, look, what's the take? Let's make lemonade on lemons, right? Stop caring what Lahren says. Okay, I'm the official representative of Rapid City. I'm South Dakota's favorite child. Okay, I am. Look at this lovely face. And stop listening to pretty dingbats who never had to lift a single intellectual muscle in their life. That's all I got. I'll see you guys later, Toodles.